Hi, hello. It's Kelly Bielsha. I am here with Yoshi and my sister Anwi, and we are watching. Oh, we didn't even need to do. Wait, what are we watching? Shine. Yes, we do.
Shine.
Do this. Oh my gosh. Okay, first of all, I'm not well, but better. And also, Anwi was out of town. We did not plan on doing this today.
City.
New York. So sorry if I'm a little woo, but yes, I'm going to do a little bit of a different intro because we're doing this for here and for YouTube. If you're watching this on YouTube, we cannot cannot show Shine. It gets blocked every time. So if you would like to see the entire reaction, you'll have to join us over on Patreon. But we will record here and then do a recap at the end to kind of talk about our favorite parts of it and themes and everything. And if you're on Patreon, hey y'all, hey Patreon crew, well, you watch it like you normally do.
What episode are we on?
5.
5. Oh, 5.
Oh my god. Yeah, it's gonna be over soon. Okay, it was super cute. You know the side couple, the reporter and Lurt and Ron. So the actor's son and what is his name? Oh crap! I love his name. Clue. It's not Otto. Damn it! He's got a great name, but I've forgotten it. Anyway, the real live actors, they were doing an interview. You know, they don't do BL. They're Licorn actors, and they were asking each people's impression of the other or something like that. And Son said, "I can tell you this after doing our first scene together or something like that, he said, everything I thought about you changed. And the way I feel about
Wait, who's Son?
Son is Lurt.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
The other guy's name is Euro.
Euro, I love his name. And then Euro did this. And it's so I'm watching them because it makes me think of Jess when he did his first BL. It's really interesting to watch established, very popular. If people don't know, these are established, very popular actors in Thailand do BL and have that experience and what that looks like.
The Son was also in 4 Minutes.
Was he?
Was he?
That's not the cop?
The cop in 4 Minutes.
I thought that's what Nikki said was the cop. And her kids wish they were there so they could ask him that question in the interview.
Oh, don't get me to lying. I don't remember.
He's not.
No, these were all.
Who's the cop from 4 Minutes then?
I don't know, but I can look it up.
Somebody in the cast is. Because you don't remember the question Nikki wanted to ask.
No, I did.
No pants. The no pants question.
Oh, that's
JJ.
JJ.
Who's JJ? What character
is not in? Oh, he is in Shine.
Yes.
I don't think we've seen him yet, though.
Sucha. What? I don't recognize that name.
Yeah, we have not met him yet. We have not met his character.
This time I was like, boy, he got real big.
No, that's Son. Son is a very well-known Licorn Thai actor.
I've been wrong this whole time.
And Euro.
Man, he looks real different. He don't look like the cop.
That's why Thai people are freaking out getting to see. Because what Shine has done is brought people who don't. So it's not a BL. Let me take that out of my mouth. They are not calling this a BL. But to watch very famous Thai actors they've watched for years play a queer role, it's brought in people who don't typically watch BL to this series because of them. So it's like very interesting all around. Just like Jess brought people in.
His partner's also in this.
His partner?
Who?
JJ's.
Oh, Fuez?
Yeah, he's also supposed to be in this.
I don't know if it's like a full-on partner. They don't do that. Partner.
The person he's been partnered with.
Yeah, that's why you confused me. I was like, he has a partner.
But they're also real far down on the My Drama list.
Yeah, I don't think we've met them yet.
Yeah, so either we haven't met them, or they've just been there in the background and we have not realized.
I don't think we've
But
met them yet.
wasn't he was at the interview thing though, wasn't he? Maybe
JJ?
not.
I don't think so. I don't recall them.
I know that was a big deal to Nikki because her twins wanted to ask that question.
Wanted, but
He didn't put his pants back on.
yeah, but I he was going to be there. I don't remember him actually being there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm
But I
glad we
could be
cleared
wrong.
that up because this whole time I thought it was him.
No. Okay, let's
Recap?
talk about it.
Car scene at the beginning, how beautiful it was. Yeah.
Careless.
Sorry, sis. But you like the. Let's just start with the shades. How much you enjoyed them, Yoshi?
I don't know why, but as soon as I saw him, I was like, I don't know why, but he's kind of one of my like deep childhood crushes is Scott Summers, and them sunglasses were giving me Scott Summers vibes, and I was just like, oh Lord, what I do declare.
But they were so happy and just like in the moment still from their night before. Well, I say night before. You guys are saying it's a continuation of the night. I don't know why I
I'm
thought
not
it was the
clear.
next day.
I just don't. There was no clear indication they spent the night on
Yeah.
the beach.
Yeah.
But they were just in the moment still from all that love, all the loving that was going on from there. And then then Tanwa made him another
origami,
but he wanted the handkerchief in exchange. And you, Kelly, were talking about the importance of the handkerchief being another. So the origami was important, but the handkerchief was happening again.
It moved. It moved to God. What is his actual? I keep wanting to call him Victor.
Trin?
No.
Oh, the student.
Oh,
I think
well,
I
no,
know
the
it, but
handkerchief
I'm not
was in
gonna
that
say
scene,
it.
is what I'm talking. In
There's
the car
his name
scene.
Victor. No, his real name's Victor, right?
No, the
No,
character.
the
His
character's
name is Peter.
Victor. But I was
Peter.
saying it was in the Tanwa. Tanwa took the handkerchief in that scene. But then yes, later. But Victor, was it his handkerchief that Victor had, or was it another handkerchief? Because Victor gave him a handkerchief when he was feeding him.
He laid in bed holding that handkerchief and sniffing it the same way that Tanwa held a handkerchief and sniffed it.
Okay.
It's that symbology that's there.
Symbology.
I think that one of the things that you said is like in the beginning they were so happy in that moment, and I'm like, that's the biggest issue with this series is they like with both of these relationships, it's like when they're in it, it's really, really good. It's really good. And then as soon as it's exposed to any outside pressure, it falls apart.
Yeah.
It falls apart. Both relationships, because we saw with Trin and Tanwa, like they were great. They were in that moment together. And then as soon as we saw them interact with the world, fell apart. Immediately fell apart. And then the same with Ron and Lurt. Like they are in, as long as they're in that library, it's beautiful. It's magnificent. It's the love nest in Memoirs of Rati. It's amazing. And
it's making me think of that so much. It's bringing me back Memoirs of Rati so much.
Speaking of just one quick thing. Yesterday when your sister said, "Oh, Memoirs of Rati was surprisingly manageable," and I was like, "Girl, did we watch?"
I was like, "Wait,
I know
exactly." That's the only reason why I watched episode 11 because she said that. I had been crying all through 9 and 10, and I was like, "Okay, she said I could watch 11." Hell to the no! What is she talking about?
11 didn't make me cry like 10 did.
Not like 10, but it still wasn't like rosy.
No,
I definitely
more
cried.
happiness. To me, there was more happiness in 11 than I thought there would be. So I wasn't. There was a lot of happiness.
Probably because you didn't watch 9 through 11 in a row,
right? Yeah, because 10
and you're not dropping your
shit
off at college either.
Huh?
You're not dropping your kid off at college either, and already in an
Yeah,
emotional
I'm just
state.
saying it actually front loaded 11 with happiness and love, and
It
then
did. Yeah, the
that's
beginning was very sweet and cute, and
all
then
the
I
way
was like,
through. I mean,
mm.
the
But
majority
anyway,
of it was. Anyway, let's go back to Shine.
Yeah.
but I just want to say, but I think the happiness is what made me cry because I knew that wasn't gonna last.
Maybe that's it.
Yeah.
Now I was waiting
Yes.
for I was actually so with that one, I was surprised. Just like in this one, I was waiting for the other shoe to drop because I think they made very clear, more so with Ron and Lurt, that it opened with them both snap back to reality. It was the first time we'd really seen them
Mhm.
sit in the
Mhm.
reality of what's coming. Watching Lurt leave the room stone faced like that, and the way Ron was so precious with the picture, like this, I was like, everything was like, this is maybe the last time.
And
Yeah.
you know what, Yoshi, you pointed out that the library was a safe space, but when they left at the beginning of this episode, that was from Ron's apartment, right? That wasn't from the library.
I think so.
And so
It
I feel
was,
like
but that
that's
was the
why
first and only time they'd been in that apartment.
but I'm saying that I think that's why reality was there.
Oh, because they were in the
their
light.
safe space.
Yeah, they were in their life.
Yeah.
I'm dying.
Yeah.
Yes.
That bathroom scene.
What a mess.
Was stressful.
Just
why
you are in public.
It's like Lurt just didn't care for a while.
But you know what? I feel like he didn't care. He's lost so much.
Yeah, well, I was about to say, I feel like it didn't snap back in till the village chief was killed.
Yeah.
But I also feel like he might just be like, damn it all. You know what I'm saying?
I do think the village, the village chief
snap reality back in.
Yeah. Of their mortality,
like prior to
death.
Yeah. Yeah. But I feel like prior to that, he was like, I'm actually happy right now, so screw everything. I'm not thinking about the world right now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's that death and the death of his former lover that took him back into reality.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I think they're both in very different places on what they're willing to sacrifice. Because Ron said it straight out. He's like, if I can do something to like make a tangible change, I am 1,000% okay with if I have to sacrifice myself. And I do not think Lurt is.
Well, he's already lost. So he knows the reality of what that looks like. Ron is the idea of what that looks like.
And the sad part is, I think that Lurt cares that much, but he's just afraid. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because he's been through it before. He knows what the actual reality of that outcome is. Whereas for Ron, it is an ideal. It is a thing he thinks he's willing to do. And Lurt has like, I've been through it. I know what this looks like. I know what it's like for the person who's left behind.
So to rewind, I want to go back to Trin talking to the higher ups or whatever about introducing education as a way of making this transition better for the village people. And I feel like he wants, like they all told him how great an idea that was, right? And I do believe that they think he had a great idea. I also believe that that's not something they're going to do at this. Like maybe they would try it later, but I don't think they're going to do that in this particular project, even though they blew his head up and told him it was great. But I also feel like that was a foreshadowing of what was going to happen between him and Tanwa. Like that seems so sweet and everything, but at the end of the day, it's not going to be what he thought it was. And I think that's the same thing with him and Tanwa. Like he has this, at the beginning, things seem so great with Tanwa, but in the end, Tanwa is not the person, not going to give him the things that he wants. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think when I think about that scene, I think that for me, it kind of foreshadows what happened with the village chief. Because
the death of the village chief. Yeah.
I think he thinks, oh, well, we will help educate these people and they'll be able to be more involved in this process. And then the reality of that is you educate people and they start asking questions, and then you don't want questions asked, so you just take out the person who's in charge. Like, I think that was like, this is the natural outcome of the thing that you're proposing, Trin.
Because when they went there initially, the people were just like, tell us what to think.
Yeah.
But when you started giving them the opportunity to ask more questions, then
yeah, because I think
they ask more questions.
Yeah, I think Trin's visit to that village is 100% directly to cause for that chief being killed. Like,
yeah.
He went there, he put the idea of asking questions in his head, and then he started asking questions, and now he's dead.
That's what I was thinking about too. But this is the fallout I'm waiting, because Trin doesn't know this happened yet.
Yeah, Trin has no idea. Oh, buddy.
Oh no, I'm so sorry you're going through that. I also was
getting hot.
Then I had the slapping scene written down.
Oh my god,
so rough.
It was so hard to watch.
You know what? It makes me go, how much power does this man actually have to be able to do that?
Room of people are just watching him slap his son.
Just watch him physically abuse somebody, and nobody said a thing.
I mean, it holds true, right? Military and business; those are the ones running everything.
Yeah, and nobody
money and military, and they go hand, and they're shaking. One is shaking the other hand, huh?
Best friends. They're best
friends. So, and they both use the same thing. He was like, you will die. Basically, he's like, I don't want you to die, so maybe don't mess with my dad.
And maybe if Trin sees what happened to the village chief, maybe he'll understand Tanwa better.
Yeah.
I don't know that he knows that his dad's involved. Like, I don't know if he'll fully understand all of it.
Yeah. Because I want to say, even though Tanwa is like a free spirit and is not willing to settle down and all those things that Trin wants, he's not wrong either. He's very fair in saying to Trin, maybe I'm not the dude to be settled down with. Let's just enjoy this moment.
Yeah.
While all that's going on, the dance lessons were happening.
Yeah.
Poor Kelly.
I was fine, and then I got really hot, and then it was just like done.
That's how I am when I'm really hot too.
Yeah.
I just started overheating. I think it was cool, so the window was open. But then,
so I didn't fully get what happened in the dance lessons. You guys were telling me that it probably went a little. I think that's when the videos started acting up.
Yeah, that was when the internet started.
But they split. They basically split apart.
Yeah, that was the wife, Lert's wife, and the coworker.
I kind of just took it as things got a little cozy, and they panic happened.
Sorry, I didn't mute that.
You're all right.
The other note I wrote was about the library scene. That's what my eyes did for the library scene.
We talked about them being versatile.
Yeah, I wrote verse down here. That was great.
Yeah.
Like, aw. That is not a thing you see happen very often.
Not ever.
No, I actually
not. Well, Santini wasn't our favorite, but Santini.
Yes, Santini had happened.
I haven't finished.
But they had to switch bodies.
But I mean, they're in each other's bodies. But that is.
Yeah. But I'm like, I can't think of another show where I've seen like that actually happen on screen. It's like.
I'm trying to think. I don't know that I've.
It not on
No,
screen. It's implied in things. So Bad Buddy, it was implied.
I feel like there's something else that I saw recently where that was, but I might be wrong. But
or they say it. There's a few. I was going back on she tripped. He caught her, and they looked at each other longingly.
Oh,
and then she pulled away.
That whole BL trope. Trip long, but then this isn't BL. I know,
but with
and this is a straight couple.
She said, "I need to excuse myself," and that's when he ran and bought a flower. I turned on my fan, but I don't think that's helping either, so I'm gonna turn it off.
But that library scene is the first library scene where we really see that they're not getting past the tension that time. They're having a serious discussion because of the murder, right? The murder happened prior to the library scene. Yeah.
And they're like talking about what that means and the implications of it. And it is really the first face-to-face conversation that they've had, not like through flowery messages, like the first actual real life conversation that they've had about like where they are and what
and their responsibility in how to deal with all this. But it was still poetry though. Even though they were talking face to face, it was still like very much poetry. Everybody woke up. I don't know if I'm being Kim Jira. I hear lots of voices now. But anyway, yeah, that scene was amazing.
It was beautiful.
And we ended with Trin and his family and Tanwa.
Oh, and getting to see him, he said he was a country guy, and getting to kind of see him in that space and that conversation with Tanwa and like the disconnect there of where they are in a relationship where basically Trin is in one and Tanwa is not.
Right.
Yeah.
But he doesn't, I don't know that he can be, or that he even, I don't even think he saw a relationship as a possibility.
No.
Right. It's sad because I would like to see that for him.
Yeah, I think he feels those feelings, but I don't think he's willing to let himself like contemplate that future.
I mean, to follow this man all over, he feels those feelings, because I don't feel like that's something he does for everybody.
That's the only person he's talked to his mom to.
Yeah.
He said that. He hadn't told anyone. He stared longingly at his handkerchief. Twice.
Oh my God, that scene. Oh, we didn't even talk about the student.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Victor cooking for him, and oh my gosh.
Changed his hair. That's where I was getting worried about him, because he was changing himself to be like Tanwa in hopes of, getting his attention. And I was like, oh, babe, don't do this. Like, don't do this.
That scene was so powerful, where the three of them are sleeping in their separate spaces, but they're all thinking about each other.
I loved that scene.
Yeah, that was such a cool, like, interestingly shot scene.
And turning one side, turn to the other, and sitting in the middle. Oh, he was so
pajamas.
Jesus. He was so enamored of Victor. Oh my God, what's his character's name?
Oh.
Peter.
Victor's name.
Victor's
his real name.
They're both white names, so it's very confusing. I'm just saying.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Confusing.
But yeah, that scene was amazing. I think that was everything. I think we hit all the.
Yeah.
I think you need to breathe. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, everybody. Well, thank you for joining us again. If you're here on YouTube, you can watch the full reaction over on Patreon, and all my Patreon viewers. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you, all of you, next time. Bye.
Bye.
I think I need good chat therapy.